So we read the story You're Amazing 123 by Sesame Street. First, we started with the Literature Connection form. The story You're Amazing 123 is about a younger girl who has autism and the different ways you can do activities with them. This video also gives information on how autism works. For instance, when the fairy tried to join their game, the girl with autism didn't answer and the fairy thought she didn't like her. But Elmo suggests to try to use fewer words and give her time to process what the fairy is saying. Overall, it's a good instructional video for students in all grades in elementary school because it provides important information on what autism is and ways you can communicate. This story would be appropriate for grades 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th, and it connects to health. 2 oral response suggestions would be to tell the students what autism is and have the students pair up and tell them about a time that they saw or met someone with autism and their thoughts about it. 2 suggestions for written response are write down what they think autism is after reading the story and have the students find partners and talk about the story with each other after reading it and write down their opinions on the story and share it with the class. Accommodations for special learners are before watching the video, we could have a conversation about what the video is on so that when they start watching, they will understand what is happening. And after the video, we could have another conversation to clear up any questions that the students might have. 2 suggestions for technology integration would be, after watching the video, have the students look up what autism is and write down their answers and how it makes them feel. And after the video is shown, we could give a short online quiz to see if the students learned anything. Next, we did the critical literacy map. The first question is, what is valued or ignored in the text? And we said the text values explaining autism and shows how children can ask other children with autism to play and be patient. The second question is, what text communicates to you? And the text is able to show and explain autism in a way children are able to understand it and how to communicate with friends who do have autism. The third question is, does the meaning of text change if you look at the story from a different character's perspective? And we said the meaning could change if the book was through Julia's perspective. If the book was through Julia's perspective, it might be a little difficult to try to explain to other children what autism is and how to engage with children or friends who do have autism. The fourth question is, are some characters empowered and some devalued? And we said the character Abby was empowered to learn a new style of communication. The fifth question is, does the message of the text maintain or challenge the status quo? And we said the message neither maintains nor challenges the status quo, but it does offer useful advice regarding peer development. The sixth question was, how can you use this text in your classroom? And we said I could use this text to introduce different techniques for communication. The last question is, would you use this text, why or why not? And we said yes, I would use this video because it gave steps for action students can take when attempting to socialize with people who may have autism. Additionally, it would help students learn not to take different communication types personally.